major scholarship funds is the Weicker Fund.
State of the economy tops the news. I'm David Gonzalez with this Eagle Eye View News Break. The job market is competitive. The revival of the economy has been a slow process, and it's a time many without jobs turn to their unemployment benefits for most of their financial support. Many people without steady jobs are taking advantage of their unemployment to return to school to gain some new skills. Eagle Eye View's Michael D. has our story.
After a person has lost their job, it can be hard to figure out what to do. More and more, however, lack of a job can give a person the reason they need to return to school, and the government's assistance might provide just the right incentive. It just might be the support and resources they need to find a job in the future.
Being unemployment has opened many doors for me. I have the chance to continue school, further my education. I have time to be with my daughters, spend more time with them. I have time for many, many things that will provide me with positive outcomes. And I find out that being unemployment, it's a positive outcome for me. It was a positive outcome.
Positive outcome or not, being unemployed has a negative stigma attached to it. Many on unemployment have turned the situation to good use and begun preparing themselves for a better future. Returning to school is one way to learn new skills that can make a person more marketable when it comes time to look for a new job. But it isn't a simple solution.
Well, there's a negative and positive part to that answer. On the negative side, I lost my job in January of 2010, very recent. On the plus side, because of that, through getting laid off, I'm now on unemployment and I have all the time I need to finish school, that is.
In addition to the free time, Kaja says President Obama's announcement of new measures to help unemployed Americans return to school is good. The president has outlined a plan under which the Department of Education will send colleges legal guidance, encouraging them to increase financial aid packages for the unemployed. For many, this is just the encouragement they need.
I support President Obama's outlined plan, and I feel very grateful that I'm getting financial aid, because now that I'm getting help, I can just focus with my study without being worried of not being able to pay my tuition.
In 2005, Jacinta Palama dropped out of CSULA to pursue a job with Countrywide Financial. Currently, she is back on track to graduate with a bachelor's in fine arts and interior design. She will graduate in the fall of 2011. From the campus financial aid office, I'm Michael D., reporting for Cal State LA's Eagle Eye View News Break.
Recent statistics from the U.S. Department of Education show that adult students returning to school range in ages from 25 to 69 at many colleges and universities. Among the various universities in Southern California, even with tuition increases, Cal State LA offers the most affordable approach to higher education. This is your Cool State News Break. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Gonzalez. The $584 million deficit has forced the educational systems to slice funding and rely on financial aid to minimize growing tuition costs. This has left financial aid overwhelmed and unsettled about the future of their departments. Eagle Eye View's Claudia Penilla has a story.
Hell no! They said cut back! We said cut back!
Students are in the midst of all the commotion. Many of those attending community college rely on fee waivers and scholarships to offset the recent tuition hikes.
We rely on endowments in order for us to get scholarship funding. And I usually get a budget of around maybe $300,000 to work with, 200 to 300,000. I've seen a huge reduction in that. I mean, one of my major scholarship funds is the Weicker Fund, and it went from $120,000 in 2008, 2009 down to $68,000.
Community colleges are not the only campuses impacted by the deficit. CSUs and UCs reached an all-time high in tuition costs. The tuition soared to a whopping 32% in just 1 year alone.
It's clear that without financial aid, many students will not be able to attend college. And here in the state of California, you have a lot more students of color that are now eligible to enroll in college. You've got a lot more low-income families that are going to be in the applicant pool. So I think the demands are going to be much higher. And then you also have a lot of middle-income families that are also experiencing a great degree of difficulties.
Private universities are not exempt from the budget deficit. Occidental College students have also fallen prey to the financial shortfalls. Ironically, the budget deficit has even passed on to students who come from high-income families.
The people that are hurting most because of the situation are those that probably make about $80,000 or more, but less than $250,000, and who had their assets severely affected by the economic situation. They were probably planning on getting a small amount of financial aid and using some assets or their home equity to pay for the rest of college. And unfortunately, their home equity has disappeared. I'm seeing many families that are upside down on their houses, which means that the housing has devalued enough that they owe more on the house than the house could sell for. So they're upside down. So those people are the ones that are hurting the most.
Whether a student attending a community college, CSU, UC, or even a private university pursuing a higher education during the budget crisis can be an uphill battle for all income levels. From Los Angeles, I'm Claudia Pania for Eagle Eye View, the State of Education.
The budget cuts have affected many departments at Cal State LA, but professors continue to make sure students get the education they deserve. Well, that's all for this Eagle Eye View news break. You can follow Cool State News 24/7, 365 at coolstatela.com. Cal State News Break is produced courtesy of Cal State LA College of Arts and Letters TV, Film, and Media Studies program. Check back here often for the next Cool State LA news break. I'm David Gonzalez, and thanks for watching.